Hello, today I'm going to explain a little bit more about my exchange in Finland, or more specifically Lahti, and I'm going to do it by my passport. So first of all, Lahti is a city located about an hour's drive from Helsinki, and the school I attend there is Lappi University of Applied Sciences, while at UCLL I study creative media management, and in Lahti I study business. My courses include subjects like marketing, economics, intercultural development, ethics, and internationalization process. In terms of lessons, we didn't have many classroom lessons, but when we did have classes, they often involved like group work or presentations. Typically, we were expected to prepare a topic in advance and present it during class. A significant portion of my schoolwork revolved around like group projects, which were quite frequent. Sometimes I would also go to school to work on reports, and mostly it was at the place that you can see in the picture on the right. Compared to UCLL, lab offers like more free time in terms of like structured lessons, but the workload is balanced by like the numerous group assignments, which can be time consuming. Then now transport. So there are several transportation options available in Lahti. The one I used the most was the electric bike, although there's a fee to use them. They're incredibly convenient. These bikes are available at designated locations where you can pick them up and return them after use. Now that it's snowy, biking isn't like an option, so we mostly rely on buses or we simply walk to get around. For longer distances, there's also the option of taking the train. Personally, I've only used the train for trips to Helsinki. When I first arrived in Lahti, the lake quickly became the central meeting spot for Erasmus students during the first month. With perfect temperatures for cooling off, it was an ideal place to relax and socialize. It was great having a spot everyone knew about where you could almost always find someone enjoying the sun and the water. We continued swimming in the lake for about another month, probably until like the end of September, as the water started getting a little bit too cold. These days we still enjoy the lake, but only in the combination with the sauna. This has become a weekly tradition for us and is something we really look forward to. It's both relaxing and a unique experience. In Lahti, there's a student club tradition where every field of study has its own designated color for overalls. This year, we became the first Erasmus students to receive our own overalls, a new addition as this wasn't the case in the previous years. The overall colors for different fields include like blue, pink, and yellow. But whenever there is an activity organized by the student club, everyone shows up wearing their overalls, making it a fun and vibrant part of the student culture here. And yeah, as you can see, it looks really fun. Of course, Erasmus wouldn't be complete without like the trips. So far, I've had the chance to go on a few. One trip was to Tallinn, where we spent a few days with a large group. We did some sightseeing and, as expected, took an advantage of like the cheaper alcohol prices compared to Finland. The boys in particular made some impressive purchases, as you can see in the picture. And naturally, I also visited Helsinki since it's so close and impossible to miss. I explored the city, did some sightseeing, and even we went out there for one night. I also had the opportunity to travel to Norway, which was an incredible experience. During the trip, we went hiking several times, taking in the breathtaking landscapes and enjoying the stunning natural beauty. We also tried the classic combination of the sauna and followed by a dip in the ocean, which was both thrilling and, of course, unforgettable. Aside from the outdoor adventures, we explored a few cities and spent some time soaking in the amazing views everywhere we went. And Norway was truly a highlight of my Erasmus journey. And then the most recent trip I've taken is to Lapland, and I'm currently here. It's absolutely magical. We visited the Santa village, which felt like stepping into a winter wonderland. We also had the chance to go to a reindeer farm, where the Sami people shared fascinating information about their culture and their traditions. And one of the highlights so far has been seeing the Northern Light, a truly like breathtaking experience. I've also been enjoying the unique atmosphere of like the short days, the soft sunlight, so the sunrise and the sunset, and of course like the snow everywhere. So Lapland has really been an unforgettable adventure. And last but not least, some little extras. We don't go out much in Lahti because the options are pretty limited. But when we do, it's usually on Saturdays, and we join the Finnish locals for a night out, mostly in Aliklubi. Another fun activity has been going to watch ice hockey games, which, as expected, is a huge deal in Scandinavia. It's been a great way to immersive ourselves into the local culture. And when it comes to relaxation, we have a favorite coffee spot by the lake where we often hang out. It's the perfect place to unwind and enjoy a good coffee and catch some stunning sunsets. So this was a little bit more about my exchange here in Lahti. So thank you for listening.